Welcome back. We'll get started here shortly. Alright, it's almost time. Are you ready? Here we go! Four, three, two, one. It is time. Please welcome your host, best-selling romantic suspense author Anna Blakely, and Mr. B. She denied herself this type of intimacy for so long, but now that she was here, now that she'd chosen to give herself over to this man, it was as if the floodgates had opened. And as Logan began pulling at the hem on her tank top, Natalie knew there was no going back.
You should probably just stop.
Wanted to go slow. His words came out all panted and strained as his lips, God, those lips, made their way across her chin and down along her neck. You deserve slow.
Of course, that's the scene you wrote it up to.
That was a random
That
flip.
was totally a random flip. Anyway, hi. How are you all? We're back. And
Really?
pretty much on time. Almost on time. Let's see who we got.
Almost
Trisha
not
Miller. What?
I said almost not back.
Almost not back. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we'll talk about that later. Whew. Okay, so we got Trisha. Hey. Diana Long. Hello.
Oh, sorry.
Miss Bonnie. Oh, it's. I think we lost a light. There. Take care of us both. I don't know what I'm doing. All right, I'll keep saying hi. So, where did I leave off? Bonnie. Hey. Ellen Moody. Hello. Sarah Taylor. Hello. Renette's there. Hey. Oh, and Janice finally got to meet Trisha this weekend. So that was fun. Trisha's sounds like I don't know. I'm not even gonna go there. Hi Nori, how are you? Thank you for joining.
G'day, Sharon.
Good day, Sharon. Kelly says, good evening from, I'm still losing my voice. Good evening from a warmer Canada. It's probably warmer than here. It's kind of chilly here.
Currently 59 degrees.
Yeah.
Partly cloudy.
Little chilly.
Rebecca,
Louise.
howdy.
Hello.
Louise, Melanie.
Hey, Melanie.
Trisha, again.
She's replying to Janice.
I know. The other Janice.
And yes, Janice Kessler. Hello. Rametta was having
Cassie.
bad. So Rametta, you guys are having storms right now. We have not today, thankfully. So hi, Cassie. How are you?
Yeah, I like this one. I don't know if
I
you saw it
know.
on the intro or not. I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
Hello,
we got to
Erica.
see Cassie this weekend. Hi,
I
Erica.
already said that. Hi, Catherine. Hi, Christine.
Hi, Catherine. Hello, Lisa Stanker.
Stanger.
Oh, Christine. Hey. Sorry.
My goal is just to get everybody just to call her Stanker. My goal is to get everybody to spell it right.
Bonnie said 2 storms have already happened here, but all is well. Tornado watch.
You live in the Midwest. You're constantly under tornado watch.
That's true. In the spring, this time of year, watches mean absolutely nothing to us. We don't even start going to look outside until we've got the warning. Usually.
She's just got home, tired
Oh,
but happy.
hey, Heather. Got to see Heather this weekend, meet her in person. That was nice.
I had to meet her husband.
You did get to meet her husband. I did not. I was inside gabbing, I think.
I'm sure he's watching. He's got to be watching. I heard that he gets upset.
Hi, husband. I didn't get to meet you.
He's like, where's Talk Tuesday? She's like, they're out of town. He'll probably,
hey, Sandy, got to see her.
He'll probably join us for real, like when we have a giveaway, because you have to be present, so that gives an extra. If he's smart, because that's what you're supposed to. That's why Chris jumps on her. Chris Van Dyke jumps on her once in a while. Gives Bonnie that extra vote or that extra name on the wheel of wonder.
Oh, Suzanne! We got to see Suzanne this weekend. She just got home from Pennsylvania. Wow.
We got to see Sandy Kelly. Hello, Sandy.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I just said it again. So.
I said it first.
Christine Breeze says they have storms all around us today.
Ooh, goodness. Well, stay safe.
Heather M. just finished reading Cash. Riley Edwards wrote another good one.
Of course she did. And she was so nervous about it. But I get it. I get nervous at everyone. But it's so easy for me to tell her. It's so easy for me to tell her, like, shut up, you're fine. You're Riley Edwards. Like, you write everything magical. And then, yeah. I totally get it, especially because she said it was the end of that kind of universe, basically. So she was nervous, but I know it was good. So what?
Chris is out of town. There's somebody trying to break in houses and cars. Bonnie's got her friend with her.
You're waiting. Better be. What is it? Better to be caught with it than without it.
No.
We haven't been home, Kelly.
Yeah, I'm home tomorrow, and then I'm gonna be gone again Thursday, Friday, Saturday,
Sunday.
Back home Sunday.
Probably not till late afternoon Sunday, right?
Yeah,
sorry.
Probably.
I just need to
well, whatever. One arm around.
Oh, I'm scooching back up.
You sure wanted to cuddle on the way home, but not now.
Yeah, I did. Oh
Hi,
my
Sandra.
gosh.
I already said that. Let's see.
Hi, Sandra. How are you?
From Last Daughter's Destination
Oh,
Wedding. Oh, that's cool.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
It was awesome.
It was. It was so much fun.
Lisa got her sound figured out on
Hey,
the
Lisa.
setting issue. User error is what we usually call it.
Oh, hey, Lori. How are you? Oh, you're
Lori.
cute too.
We had hail. It was on the north side of town. Viking Steve's trip.
Ooh.
We had hail here. Emma sent us
While
a
we were
video.
gone.
While we were gone, sent a video. It was like just constant, like strobe light lightning, just and you could hear the hail hitting. I was like, oh.
And the electricity was out, and
I just knew I was gonna come home and find a bunch of golf ball vehicles, but.
Okay, so Trish, yes, there was a lot of peopling. We talked about how it was like basically from the time, I mean, I was getting up at like 6:30, going down and getting my coffee, and Riley and all the crazy early birds were up already. And so we like immediately start talking at like 6:30 in the morning. And then the readers would show up, and then we start talking more, of course, to them and making our rounds and doing all the things. And we wouldn't stop talking literally until like we went to bed that night.
Literally.
So, and it was fab. It was so much fun. It really was.
Literally.
But yeah, my voices by the end of the day, the last couple of days, it's getting worn out quick. Tony, I found a t-shirt for you that says no shit. There we go. Yes. I love it. I love it.
Hi, Carissa.
Hi, Carissa. Got to hang out with her too. Miss Ruth. Hello. Oh, thank you.
Shut it. Turn around and shut your mouth.
Okay, you need to tell that story.
So there was during the retreat, there was Saturday night they broke into panels. There was 2 different panels going on. So Anna, Caitlin, O'Leary, and You had Olivia with you.
Oh, Olivia Michaels. Sorry, I missed.
They were in
I
one
was
room.
reading something. I missed the first part
And
of that.
then Eliza Bella, Susan Stoker, Riley Edwards, and Chris Michaels were in another room. So I spent some time in the first one listening, and then I came over to where Anna's was. Anyway, we got talking about books, and the question was asked about, like, is there somebody you should have killed off, or you want to kill off, or I don't remember what it was, but immediately my mind went to Walker.
And I immediately looked at him, and he looked at me, and I knew exactly what he was thinking.
And some mouth was in that.
Sandy
Gilly was in that panel room as well, and of course she turns around and wants to give her opinion. Wasn't asked for, but that's right. So I said, "No, you turn around, shut your mouth, just turn around."
Yeah,
and I had to quickly say,
a whole bunch of readers, he didn't.
Not all of them know me, so then I quickly had to say, "Wait a minute."
I'm just kidding. We've known each other, and we're like
She knows that. She knows that she's wrong on this. And
he's like, he's like, I would never. I'm like, no, he knows better. So like,
yeah,
it was funny.
Yep. So hi, Sandy.
I know, Trisha, saying that about Riley. Hello. I know. I get terrified. Every single book, I get terrified. So.
Melanie had bad storms this morning.
Oh goodness.
Question: do you all think authors were? Do you think all the others will do another retreat next year? Yeah, next year, probably not.
We talked about doing like Knockout does and doing it every other year. So we're talking about doing another one in 2 years. As far as like who, honestly, I can't even begin to think of how we'll get it set up, but it's probably going to be just like anytime you try to get a concert ticket or a ticket to a ballet or musical or whatever. Like, it's just going to be, this is the platform. These are when the tickets go on sale. Because I really don't know. I mean, that would be a logistics nightmare. I feel like I get why you asked that totally, but I don't even know how we like that would be hard. I don't know.
No, because when you buy the ticket, you have to buy the ticket, and then you have to go through and kick people out, refund
and do, and I don't know.
And trust me, there was a lot of talk about how to do the initially how to do the tickets and lottery system and raffle system and excuse me. But no matter what system you do, some isn't gonna get left out. Like if it's a lottery, then there's a lot of people not winning, and they were really good about not allowing, like, you couldn't go to like Ticketmaster where you can go in and buy 100 tickets and then sell them off, and so you're keeping people. If you bought one ticket, that was you got. But yeah.
Sorry, I was trying to.
Okay,
Sandy's working today. Off again tomorrow and Thursday for Bruno Mars. That sounds like fun. I bet he puts on a great concert. You will have to let me know. What?
Well, you missed the other one. But...
Oh, did I? Sorry.
There are yeast rolls.
Those sound good too. What I miss?
Nothing wrong with yeast rolls. I like doing my Japanese milk bread. Yeah, we didn't have to circle, but
we had hands down the worst turbulence I've ever had in my life, and it was terrifying, like absolutely terrifying. I don't like turbulence anyway. I feel like the last couple of flights I've gotten better with trying to hold in my crazy when it happens and not panic. He told me a long time, he was like, look, one time when we had it, and of course I immediately like grabbed his leg and white knuckled and and I know up here I get that that's a normal thing, but it's just like, you're afraid of spiders, like I'm afraid of like dying in a plane crash. Like it just happens. So he was very no, not yet. I'll let you know. But no, but like one thing that has helped was he would point up to the flight attendants that were at the front of the plane, and they're just standing there talking like normal, laughing, whatever. He's like, do they look worried? If they don't look worried, we're fine. If they look concerned, then we might start to panic a little bit, Well, it was It was so bad this time, so sudden and so bad that I was like head down dug into him. I wasn't even thinking about trying to look up and find because I thought we were going down. Like it was
it was
terrifying.
like you see on TV where like it was just out of the blue, smooth flight, great flight. All of a sudden, good thing you had your seatbelt on because like I felt like I was up out of my seatbelt keeping me down.
Yeah.
Like
it was dropped fast.
It was every bit of like what you see on TV where things get rattled and people fall
and I like actually cried out when I grabbed like a couple of times or once, I know. I think it was the second drop because it happened once. And I think it was on the second drop that I actually like cried out, but in the middle of the panic, I heard other people on the plane do the same thing. And so then like internally I was like, okay, it's not just me.
Yeah, there was a lot of screaming. It was
like I genuinely was waiting for the things to like come out of the thing. And then at one point, like I was saying, that he was so good. He was so calm, like for me. But I just knew that we dropped like that again, like it's just going to keep going. Like I just knew it. And then at about that time it kind of started. It wasn't until it finally like settled down for a bit that I could even let go of him. And when I did, like I realized like my entire body was shaking. I had tears in my eyes. I didn't even realize it because my eyes were squeezed shut the whole time. Like it was shook. I was shook. I literally and figuratively. I was like, it was.
My benefit was I could look out and I saw because I had the window seat and I looked and I could see the ground was still here, and there was at least one wing and the fuselage was intact. So I felt pretty good after that.
It was. Then of course we get off the plane and I don't know if it was one of the pilots or one of the other passengers. Somebody was joking about how you didn't go get on a plane. You didn't realize you were going on a roller coaster ride or something like that. I'm like, yeah, funny. And this, by the way, was after on the way there, our plane there was delayed by like 30 minutes because the plane came in, those passengers got off, we got on, and during the pre-flight check for us, they discovered that a fastener that they then explained to us held the engine to the wing was missing. So, but don't worry, we've got maintenance on it and, whatever. And then they come on like 20 minutes later and tell us that they'd gotten a hold of maintenance. This was happened. They were able to put a temporary fix, no lie, temporary fix.
Exact words.
But it's been deemed airworthy. So just sit back and relax.
You forgot the key point. Temporary fix that should get us to Philly.
Should get us to Philly, no problem. So just sit back and relax.
Been deemed airworthy. Yeah.
What? And of course, all we can think of is like
put quotes around it. That's what was said. A temporary fix that should get us to Philly.
So then we were like trying to like make it a little more lighthearted for you Friends fans out there. We're like, the plane doesn't even have any phalanges, and
Hi, Liz.
Hi, Liz. We got to see Liz this weekend too. But yeah, it was the most terrifying experience I've ever had flying in my life. And I really hope I don't ever have to do that again. So, and it wasn't even storming. It was like blue clouds and what? Who's wrong? Oh, that's what you get for loving longer.
And Linda says Emmett was so good.
Thank you. I'm glad you liked it.
Let's quit talking about Walker.
Oh,
don't be
I saw douche canoe. That's
why I popped
like
it.
Immediately, I saw douche
canoe. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. We try. Truly. So.
That can wait. We're on a schedule. Dealing with storm damage
Hi,
is
Stephanie.
on a schedule. You can
zip it.
Okay.
Hi, Stephanie.
Trying to get tickets to other events for you. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it. But it sucks. I get it. Every author involved in this totally sucks.
Every author involved.
Every author involved knows this totally sucks. Somebody's going to sound clip that and I'm going to be screwed. Every
We're still
author
tired,
involved
you guys.
understands it totally sucks because
Yes.
there's winners and there's not winners, and that sucks. That kind of to go on with what Trisha was saying though, it's not somebody's fault. It's not like one person in this author group, not this one, but one of the authors involved was getting a lot of hate because of it, and it's just not right.
Yeah.
Like what that does is
None of you guys.
no,
None of you guys. I promise.
But it just makes them say not want to do it again. Like why would you want to do that, or why would you want the people given the negativity to be a part of it if you know what I mean? And nobody on here at all.
No,
and I promise I'm not. The question about if it would be different isn't like that's nothing wrong with asking that question.
Riley.
At all.
Sorry,
so
I just noticed that. Riley Edwards.
Speaking of authors that suck.
Stop that. And it's her release day, so happy release day.
Oh, happy release day. Yay.
And everybody has said what a wonderful book is.
Yeah.
I've heard wonderful things from multiple people. So
heard Cash is King is what I heard.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, Cassie. It was, yeah. I made him let me
bro.
Dude, I'm telling you what, for real. Wait, go back up. Cassie said something about turbulence.
Turbulence is really bad.
Her son. Right?
She wasn't. There was no chance she was driving. She was still shaking.
Mm-hmm. I was good not driving. I just was so thankful to be on the ground and then in a car. And I know statistically flying safer. I get it. But tell that to my
which was gross.
Inner terrified soul because it was so bad. Aww.
That's one of my favorite things to do. I love doing
stop.
I love doing INDs.
No. Don't even talk about it.
The ones that you can
Please
smell
stop. Oh my God. I will leave the room. Stop it.
Like
I can't.
Comes in and goes, are you doing it wrong?
Stop it.
No, I did one yesterday.
Stop.
It's still lingering.
I'm going to smack you.
Stuff just...
I can do like blood and stuff. No problem. But that kind of
yellow, green.
Stop it.
Turbulence. Why are you the only one on Facebook? Because you're under mine, probably.
You're either under his or you're under Anna Blakely Romance.
Yeah, because there's one person under me and one person under Anna Blakely Romance.
There's 7 people on YouTube and then 36
on Anna Blakely Author, which is the link on the Angels. So if you join from the Angels, you'll be from there. JetBlue flight years ago, and was the only time that I was on a flight with turbulence, which was surprising. I was just glad I was drinking iced tea as the person next to me. So,
well, we had like a mom and 2 kids behind us. The mom was in the middle, and there were 2 other kids. And it was like a little boy, I think, over here, and a little girl over here. And afterwards, we were waiting because, everybody just immediately stands up and starts grabbing their bags. And then they block the aisle and just have to stand there, which I don't understand. But people were up and they were so we were just sitting and we were waiting because it was pointless to hurry up and wait. So we were sitting in the seats. And so I didn't see her, but I heard somebody saying something about how the kids handled it so well. And the mom laughed and said that the little girl started laughing when it happened. I'm like, well, yeah, because when you're that little, like, you're invincible. You don't think about dying, it tickles. Oh, that was fun. Like in my head, I'm like, oh my God, we're going to plummet to the earth. Like, so different thought processes, I guess. So
I like this one. Heather M said that she read Cash aloud to her husband on their way home.
Oh, that's fun. Nice. Very nice. Very nice.
Yes, but damage to Steve's truck. Neighbors have all kinds of damage.
Oh.
Northwest, you're not there for the news. There's a single undamaged car.
Not a single.
Not a single.
At the airport. Come here.
The windows are all shattered and full of water. Airports have to not get tarps on all the vehicles.
Oh no! Goodness. Wow, that's crazy.
Use zip ties and duct tape. That sounds like one of your books.
Yeah.
Stacy says, "Cash is king."
Nice, Stacy. How are you? Get to see you soon, hopefully. Right?
Yeah. Janice is and a Swiss Army knife, just like MacGyver.
And some chewing gum.
There's our vet.
Hey, Miss Bell.
I hear I owe you another book.
What?
Abby's the video they shared with us, and Abby's like, well, I didn't take her to the vet, but I talked to our vet.
Oh, yeah. Our personal.
She was
Riley says thanks, Dick.
underfeeding.
Wait, what did you say?
Because I said she sucks.
Oh.
Can you sing happy birthday to my friend Landon?
Who's that? CD. Who is that?
Well, happy birthday, Landon.
Happy birthday, Landon.
I'm not singing.
I don't know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Landon. Happy birthday to you.
I can't sing very well right now.
Yeah, put that in your cup.
Happy birthday, Landon.
Tell Landon I said.
Oh, Riley's flipping you off
thanks,
there
Dick.
too. Yay, Diana, we'll get to see you at
That's
KOBB.
right, KOBB. That'd be great.
It's not too far from now.
No, it'll be here before you know it.
Oh.
Okay.
Jason says, "What up, Riley?"
Hey, Jason. Riley had a message for you.
Hey, Jason. Speaking of Jason,
look at this one.
Hi, Chris Michaels.
Making an appearance there. Somebody must have reported that I said the authors involved sucked.
He didn't mean it like that. But I knew what he was trying to say. But it was like when I type sometimes and I'm going so fast that like I miss a word. That's what you miss.
FOMO from the retreat.
Aww. I know. You got like it was cool. It was so cool. And I'm not trying to rub it in there, but just to share. Like it was really, really neat because it was what we were hoping it would be. Because our whole thought for it was to have our kind of circle of you got the like we all write the same thing, romantic suspense authors, and to have some quality time with our readers or some of our readers. And the problem is if you like let too many people in, then it's you don't get that. And there were still readers that I did not get a chance to spend nearly as much time with as I was hoping to. But I mean, it was great. And the venue was like, I don't even know if there's anything like that around here. The venue was this massively old mansion. And if you go into the Angels, I posted some pictures this morning. And I'm so bummed because I had full intentions of going around and taking pictures of like every room in the house. And I did not have time. And by the time it was like that last day was a complete whirlwind. And as soon as the bus took the last of the readers away, like we immediately jumped into getting our suitcases packed, getting all that stuff and getting out and making sure everything was, clean. And because it was basically like we Airbnb'd it. So there were certain instructions from the owners that, we had to go through and make sure we did this and turn this off and that kind of stuff. And so I didn't even have time to take the good pictures that I wanted to take. But this place was so freaking cool. Like I FaceTimed Emma because she's the one I knew would appreciate the old historic type house as much as me. And so I FaceTimed with her just briefly when we got there, and I was showing her like the bedroom that we stayed in, which the bedroom, the sitting room, and our bathroom that we all used, not we all, but we used. I think there are pictures of that in the group, but like it was this stone mansion. It was all this wood. Like I was convinced, and I didn't even have time to keep looking, but I'm still convinced that there's like a hidden room somewhere in there. Like I was gently kind of doing this with some of the sconces, thinking, okay, one of these is going to turn and the wall's going to open up. And like, it was so cool. But yeah, so,
have they found Caitlin O'Leary yet?
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure she's still wandering the halls trying to figure out.
No, she got out. almost without her phone. We start to leave. We started to leave, and we're out in the little parking area, and all of us, even though not everyone was from Midwest, all of us were doing the Midwestern goodbye, where you say goodbye, you hug, and then a whole nother conversation starts, and you do this like 17 times. So we were out there, and Eliza Bella was getting ready to lock up, and Caitlin was like, wait, where's my phone? And I had helped, well, we had both helped carry some stuff out of the room, and I'm like, well, I didn't see it. And I said, I'll go back up and check real quick and see if it's up in the room. And I just start to get up, I get back to the door and just start to go up the stairs, and my phone starts ringing in my pocket, but I realize it's not my ringtone from my phone. And then I realized my phone is in my left pocket, and I had grabbed Caitlin's and put it in my right pocket apparently. So I almost stole Caitlin O'Leary's phone on accident, but yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
You know, but yeah, it was a ton of fun. We got so many gifts from people. I can't even we'd be on here a whole nother hour just going through everything. It was amazing. Very unexpected, but
Mary and Jordan.
Oh yes, Mary and Jordan. Yay. I know I'm behind. I need to do my the list of all the releases for today. We do also, not tonight, but soon, we will have some books to give away. For those who went to the retreat, everybody got a goodie bag, and we do have a bag too, an extra bag. But each of the readers who attended got a bag with these books in it. That's what I was trying to say. So I know, I'm telling you, I still am tired.
Isabella did a Romantic Suspense Retreat 2026 cover.
Yeah. And then Susan's, she turned black and white. And then we've got Olivia Michaels' Bear Mountain.
Special edition cover.
Special
with
edition
the Romantic
cover.
Suspense.
Chris Michaels did hers black and white.
Where's, oh, there it is. Sorry.
She's got Jacob's story there. And then we've got Caitlin O'Leary's Joy's Homecoming, which is one of her protectors of Jasper Creek. That's a thick book too. And then we have The Riley Edwards, Dangerous Love, with a cool cover. Yep. That's really cool. I told her I want to figure out how to do that. And then I did my Keeping His Promise. But look what I did though. So you don't see anything on the special on the cover other than I turned it black and white and then kept the yellow. But I did. Inside, I put the Romantic Suspense Retreat 26 with our little logo picture of the mansion there. And then I changed the dedication to have the location and date and everything so that it's kind of a keepsake. So
thanks so much for spending time with us at the 2026 Romantic Suspense Retreat at Brazen Hill Mansion in Lebanon, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. Which, if you win it and you didn't go,
XO, Anna.
Then obviously, but
still
I still thought it would be a special edition. Yeah. And I only have, we only have so many of those things.
And listen, so. I got my own bag of those books. So I'm selling mine for $50 each. Cash. Cold, hard cash.
But they are all signed. So yeah, we'll have a couple sets or one set anyway to give away. I don't know. I might keep the other set. Let's see.
I watched Lifetime a lot, but recently the only thing on is Dr. Pimple Popper. Why would anyone watch that crap?
Right? Oh, I can't.
Because it's awesome.
It's not. Don't even talk about it. Stacey said, yes, KOBB. I figured you were going. I assumed I think we talked about it before, but.
Heather Lee, good evening from North Dakota.
Hey, Heather, how are you?
Going to KOBB.
Hey. So excited.
You know
so
me.
Excited. I says, what a bestie. She must be drinking.
She must have heard me say that. She must have heard me say that.
Cassie said
I didn't mean it like that, I promise. Debbie, how are
Debbie
you?
Knight, how are you? Man, is it warm in here? Or is it just I feel very warm.
It's you're just hot.
Oh yeah. I can't do it. Oh, Bonnie says she owns all of Chris's books. Very nice.
There, Chris.
Nice. Yes, Lisa, the master suite was in the group photo. Okay, I thought so. Hi, Christina Huber. How are you? It was awesome seeing you. Oh my gosh. Right? She could still be at that mansion wandering around by herself, and she would still be gorgeous in her dresses and heels. She looked amazing.
Very lovely. I
was extremely casual. Like tonight.
Stole Olivia Michael's phone. Took tons of photos.
That was her phone? I knew you guys were taking pictures with somebody else's phone, but I didn't know whose they were. That's hilarious. Hi, Yolanda. How are you? Got to see her this weekend. Oh, wait, no, different Yolanda. Sorry, but hi, Yolanda. I think. Or wait. Yeah. You're welcome, Cassie. Lisa. Cassie said, internet and comments are back. Yay.
Hi, Darlena.
It was so much fun, wasn't it?
Darlena's sneaking
Hi,
in
Darlena.
Does it have to be? No, Viking Steve, but Riley Edwards had me look up somebody while I was I already deleted it. I forgot what the name was now.
Yolanda, I'm so glad you're here. What were you looking up? Oh, yeah. I don't remember who it was either, but I try to stay out of his conversations with Riley.
Anna, finally making your live. Chris books are awesome. So are yours.
Thank you. Riley says no. Pronounce Yolanda. Okay, sorry. I'm so sorry. I butchered names. I'm so sorry. But I'm so happy you're here. Wait, wow. What am
I clicked it and I didn't realize I clicked it. We have cameras on all sides of our house and I have the alerts turned on. So every time the dogs use the doggy door, well, that's,
oh, yeah.
I don't like doggy doors.
We used to have it to where the front door one would go off all the time. And then, we have 2 labs outside. So every time they would come up on the porch, go off the porch, wag their tails in front of the camera like anything. It was ding, ding, ding. So do we? I think I put that picture in the group too.
There's a picture of me hanging over taking the picture.
Well, yeah, not the good picture.
There's not the video of me.
Someone decided to do a little dancey dance on the banister.
That poor banister will never be the same.
It's been violated.
That's why the ghost, woo, Riley. That's why the ghost didn't come out. It's like, I don't want to be part of this.
Man, I was videoing as soon as we got there, and I was like, or not video, but FaceTiming with Emma, and like one of the first things she says when I showed her some of the furniture, so she goes, "Oh, that place is totally haunted." I'm like, I know, and then I got mad because I forgot like all the little fun stuff to try and go for ghosts. I was gonna do that, but. Yeah.
What about the suit of armor down in the man cave?
That did scare me a little bit because I wasn't expecting it. And I walked around the corner. I was like, oh, hello.
Was the light on?
Riley said no G word.
Was the light on?
The lights were on.
Oh, okay.
Down there.
Because
it would have been way worse if they weren't.
I went down there. Hey, knock it.
Hi, Peggy.
Come here.
What are you? Oh.
Emma's got a friend coming over.
Oh, yeah.
See these people? They don't want to hear you barking. I don't know. No, stop it. Stop it.
She gets all like she's all big and fierce. She thinks that she's like the biggest predator out there, but
yeah, she's a toughie. I went down there. I was playing pool though. I went down with the first night we were there. I couldn't find light switches. Well, then I finally found. I turned on one of the sconces, and it was like dimly lit. I'm like, okay, creep. And then I walked over and I flipped the switch, and it was a light directly onto that suit of armor.
Oh.
And I had to like look at it and kind of looked inside of it. I was like,
fine.
You know, you'll go get them.
Let her go. Like,
you'll go get them.
Let's say she'll give her 11s. Before I forget, because I forgot last week, I wanted to share these. When we went to DC after Charm, Jason, Christian's friend, brought him some stuff because somebody has a birthday on Friday. So if you want to send birthday cards to somebody, oh no, you do it all the time. No, stop it.
I'll turn this off.
If you want to send birthday cards to somebody, his birthday's Friday. But anyway, so Jason had brought him some goodies for his birthday. And then he hands me a bag. And he's like, well, I didn't want to give him something and not give you something. So, of course, then he's like, well, then I better get something on her birthday. You know, and there was that whole thing. But one of the things that he gave me, because at the time, Emma had not come out yet. You know, Emma came out while we were in DC. So he had to get this ready beforehand. So he went with my most recent release at that time, which was Jagger. And he texted me one day. He's like, hey, Emma's your newest release, right? I'm like, nope, it's Jagger. I said, Emma will be out on the 14th. He's like, okay. And then I went back to working and didn't really think anything of it. And then we get there and I open up this. And then I open up the box itself, which some are missing now because, you know, it's been a bit. But they're chocolate chip cookies with Jagger's cover on them. So I had to share because I thought that was hilarious and I figured you guys would enjoy. So anyway.
Hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
Well, that wasn't Becky, but hi, Heather.
Oh, wait. Whose birthday?
There it is.
Oh, your birthday.
Yeah.
I thought it was one of the readers' birthday because I didn't say happy early birthday. It just said, at first I saw a happy birthday and I was like, sorry. Y'all, I still have not recovered. I'm telling you. Hey, Nicole Noble, how are you? Her birthday's Thursday. So happy early birthday to you.
Bonnie, I will always take money. Extra money's always good. I like it.
That's so funny.
Are you both born on the 1st of the... Yes.
Yep. I'm October 1st. He's May 1st.
Yep. Jason is rad.
Oh, thank you, Stacy. Jason is rad. He is. He has his moments. I mean, I love them all.
I don't know if you remember saying that, but I saved it as a ticker one night, and it's just fun every once in a while going through some of the tickers that I've made in the past, and that was
Which
like
one?
Dana, who hasn't been on, but she said page 137.
I don't even remember which book that was.
This is
I don't know what we were talking about either. Hard telling.
And I don't know why this happened, but I kept it. It's all Rametta's fault. So it's fun to keep them sometimes just to...
Oh, wait. I like this one.
That's one I had up.
Oh, did you?
This is what stemmed it, because...
Better Life Through Chemistry.
And then she's like...
You've been warned, fears.
Right. So then she's like, next time let's all be medicated. I think that was probably...
I like that idea. Let's go with that.
That was probably a muscle relaxer night.
Probably.
Which, praise God, I have found a new stretch that has been a total...
it's been a game changer.
Total game changer. Total. Two different ones, actually. One for like my upper back area, but then one for this trigger point that I was having in my scapula. Just amazing. It's just amazing the difference it's been. So she's January 1.
Hey, New Year, baby. Oh, Stephanie's September 1st. Sandy's is May 4th. Almost Cinco. Her husband's May 4th. Almost Cinco de Mayo.
Show us. My mom's July
1.
1.
Today. Fun.
Stephanie's
oh, good night, Riley. Love you.
Yeah, good night, Riley.
Congrats on cash.
Oh, yeah, it's after 8 o'clock. Grandma's going to get to bed.
She's like, I'm out. But, dude, she gets up at like 3:30 in the morning or something crazy.
I know. Hey, Trisha Lynn.
Hey.
Hi, girlfriend.
Took Elena to play bingo today and could not win, but I decided to play anyway. Prize if I filled in the entire board. I would allow myself 1 hour time. Nice. Says
instead of filling out applications, the game ended with me needing only one single square left.
Oh no!
Do you remember which number it was? Which one you needed?
Dang.
All Rametta's fault after Anna drank her bottom.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was a fun life, though.
Yeah.
We have some wine, too, but so we got some at Charm. And then we were given some at this. Nice. We were
Night,
given
Chris.
some at this one. Good night, Chris. It was so good to see you. Love you.
The ghost.
Love it.
Good night, Erica.
Oh, good night, Erica. We'll get to see you soon too. But yeah, I just lost my train of thought. Oh yeah. So we the wine. I haven't had any night. I swear, I'm just tired. We got a couple bottles there, then we got a couple bottles at this one. Plus, Nori gave me like a 12-pack of Alani's and all this, and it's fabulous. I was so surprised that I loved it. But then we got to talking about like we have to fly home. This is kind of heavy. So thankfully, Miss Stanker was kind enough to offer to hold on to some of it for us. Yeah, she's gonna be our alcohol and the Lonnie mule until knockout, and then we're gonna get the stuff because we're driving to knockout, so we'll get the stuff from her and then be able to take
Good night, Suzanne.
Go. Good night, Suzanne. Oh, there we go. Tell your brother happy birthday. Yeah. It was awesome seeing you again. Love you, lady.
Tell him to keep looking in the mail for that card. I didn't send one, but just keep looking.
That's cool.
I didn't know. I would have sent him a card.
No, I know. Teasing her about it's cool.
I'm not teasing her. I'm teasing him. I'm giving her something to tease him about.
Bonnie, I don't know if Chris saw that, but if not, if you're in her reader group, you totally need to let her know that. That's awesome. Sorry.
38.
Not even a good number. Wait, what would that be?
That'd be G? Under the ends.
N.
Under the ends in 38. In 38. There, I called it out for you. I hope you're screaming bingo right now. You should be.
Good night, Liz.
I could even go in the closet there and get the bingo ball out in 38 ball. If I
yeah, you could. You could. But
yeah, I got a bottle of pickle vodka.
Yeah, that sounds absolutely disgusting. So I'm glad I got something different.
And Miss Riley found the best Bloody Mary mix that I think I've had in a long time. It was brine. It was made out of pickle brine. It kind of had a horseradishy cocktail sauce taste to it too. But oh my goodness, it was so good. Very good, very good.
Before I forget as well, I wanted to give a shout out. I don't think she's on here yet tonight.
No, not you, Trisha. No, you're no, Trisha. No,
Trisha Lynn.
Trisha Lynn.
You don't get the bingo.
This card is no good.
So, Amy Kincaid did not get tickets to the Romantic Suspense Retreat. However, she still had these little bags made for everybody who did go, which will also be included in the giveaway. But it has the Romantic Suspense Retreat logo on it, and then all of our names. And then on the other side, it has Military Guy Says Love Was a Battlefield. And then it was like filled with all kinds of goodies. And
good night, Sandra. And
good night, Sandra.
Please know I was not picking on you about. I understood your question.
No, yeah, earlier. No, not at all, not at all.
Please understand that, please.
No, we love you.
Honestly, I've been sitting here thinking about it ever since because I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have brought it, but I promise it was nothing with your question or nothing.
No, and it's a good question, and it's a question that we've gotten multiple times. So yeah. It's no, not at all.
Please understand that.
We love you. Bye. But yeah, it's like currently crushing on fictional characters, a little coaster, and there's oh my gosh, I don't even there's all kinds of little good stuff in here. So anyway, so that will be given away with whoever gets the books, but or maybe we'll give them away also. I don't know how we're doing it, but anyway, yeah, I just thought that was really cool that she did that for everybody, and like she wasn't even going, so I just want to give a shout out to her. So my bag weighs 22 pounds. Yeah, we would have had to have bought another suitcase basically, and then paid for another.
She was 49.5 pounds in her suitcase. I was 47 pounds in mine.
Most of those, all but two of those books were in my of this set of books, and were added to my suitcase, along with a bunch of other stuff.
I had 16 books in my backpack because she had extra copies of her book. Plus,
yeah, because I only needed like 70, and then
I typically, if we're going on a trip or something, I'll take extra just of her books, just random books of hers, in case we run into somebody and they get to talking, and I'm like, oh yeah, I got a book you can have, or we'll leave it at a hotel, or just something. So I grabbed some of those, and then mine from my bag I had in my suitcase. So
yeah.
Steve, so the one that I found with my it's not really my upper back. I'm sorry, my mid back is what gives me fits with my breathing. I literally at night, every night, I lay on my back, I lean off of the bed backwards. Like, so I'm laying on my back, but my head is falling off the bed, and she sits on my legs so I don't slide off the bed. And I just bend all the way back as far as I can and just hold it.
And then sometimes you twist, don't you? While you're
I try to give a little, and I've got an inversion table, but it doesn't do the same thing, because the inversion table, I'm just hanging, it's gravity, but this is actual. It gets that backwards bend. Oh, but for my trigger point,
what are you doing?
I want to demonstrate this. For my trigger point, I take my hands and you put them like this, right along your sides.
It looks kind of silly, but.
And then you lock your elbows into your inner knees, and then I can't get it. Sorry. It's helped so much. And then you squeeze your knees together, and you just keep squeezing, and you just. The first couple times you do it, it's a booger. But the more I do it, and I don't even have to do it every day anymore. But just every once in a while, I'll start tightening up, and I'll do that a couple times. Oh, it's literally, it's been a complete life changer. So praise God for that one.
Trish Lynn says she appreciates it, but it's for the best. When she starts a book, then she'll procrastinate, and she's already crazy stressed. Anyway, are we caught up?
We are.
Show and tell. It does. I can attest because he was like hitting his inhaler and constantly it was constantly bothering him, and trying to like do this and do something so that he can get a bigger breath, and he was having pain back there and everything. And then he started doing this stretch, and like, knock on wood, I don't remember last time I saw him use the inhaler. And
Trisha, so since 2023, I've been having problems breathing, and it's not exercise induced, it's not activity induced. Half the time I just roll over in bed at night, and there was a long time I couldn't even like lay on my left side, and because I'd start getting tight and I couldn't breathe, and the inhaler always helped. But then, and I went to the doctor, of course, doctors are quacks. She wouldn't listen to anything I was saying, put me to do all these breathing tests. I'm like, it's not, I had asthma as a kid. I got through it. It wasn't asthma. I mean, it wasn't. She's like, well, your inhaler helps. I'm like, but albuterol does other things to your body, and it helps with smooth muscles and stuff. So like, but she wasn't having any of it. Anyway, went to a new doctor. He immediately says, it's your back. And I said, okay, good. We're on the same page here, because I think it is. Because I had this horrible pain in my thoracic, so mid spine.
He has a bad back, like a really bad back.
Yeah, anyway. Horrible. So he's the one that finally agreed to do an MRI, and then he's like, "Oh, dude, you got the back of an 85-year-old, and what do I do about it?" Well, I don't know, and because it's really hard to stretch the thoracic spine, and man, I've read and researched and videos and done my inversion table till I was like literally blue in the face because of the blood flow, and
tried all kinds of different things he's seen on TikTok, and like there was one with a towel that he was stretching.
My chiropractor was trying to help me, and she's like, you just really need to get a good negative, And so one night I just got ready for bed, and I just laid down. I hollered at her. She was already laying normal, and I just took my legs underneath her legs. I said, just try not to let me slip.
It
And I
works
just
much
started
better
bending
with me sitting,
backwards.
honestly.
And it worked okay, but then I got to where I could bend even deeper, which then put more weight on the outside of the bed, which then I needed more counterweight, So
So now I sit on him.
it has been an absolute life changing. So,
and we do it pretty much every night. I mean, there have been a couple times that one night I wasn't feeling well, I think, or you were up
I can
late
I
or
can go
something.
several nights without it,
but
I'll be all right. But I can start to feel it again, and then I'm like, I really need to stretch.
Trisha Miller says, "I'm fat but flexible. I can't get hours."
Cassie says the pickleback is the brand my husband usually gets, but he couldn't find one. I think it'll be great.
He's gonna love it. He's gonna absolutely love it, and I know I'm gonna love what you got for me. So it works out perfectly, and then neither one of us have to share.
That's what I've told her several times. I'm like, don't let go, because I'm like hanging with about this far from the floor, and I already got had surgery on my neck and everything. So I'm like, I'm gonna fall and like.
Well, and the hard part is like the pajama set I have. It's the cutest set. I got it at Target. After Emma came home with it in, I think hers is like a deep red, like a burgundy, but she told me that they also had it in like a dusty pink. And so the next time she went back, she bought a set for me. But it's just like a little crop tank top, and then these pajama pants, and it's satin. But the pajama pants are like super wide legged, so they're a lot of fun. Those of you who have seen me in person enough time, like I love fun pants. So even in my pajamas, but it's hard because they're like silky satiny, and so then I go and I straddle like his around like just below his knees, usually like his shin area, and I try and I know, and I'm on there, but it like slowly he'll just start slipping out from underneath me because I'm like because it's like so slick.
So many ways I can go with that one.
I know.
So I've been backwards just once.
So flexi.
And when I first started doing it, like it was hard to get that bend because I just wasn't as flexible. So I wasn't able to, like now I can pretty much just from my waist bend. But I'd been backwards and do my prayers, say my prayers at night. And then I'd set up. There's been a couple times where I've set up for a minute and then I've gone back and been again. But it's just like with anything, you do it what you can tolerate. But the goal is to try to do a little bit more, kind of get to where you're able to do a little bit more each time.
But if it hurts,
if it hurts, just stop. Absolutely. The other one,
sorry
for that trigger point, I couldn't do it for more than about 10 seconds because it hurt so bad when I first started. I mean, I just did everything I could, and then I got to where I was able to hold it for about 30, and then now if I'm in the right chair and right clothing, I hold it for a little over a minute. But she used to rub stuff in like at night, and she would go over that trigger point, and it's like clunk, clunk,
I could feel it. It was like a speed bump.
And it wasn't just the little ones, but it was like from the spine all the way up to the scapula at an angle.
It was like I could follow it all the way.
It was painful, but yeah, even my chiropractor, she's like, she's like, I don't know what to do for this, and I've tried massages and doctor's appointments and muscle relaxers, and yeah.
Sharon, I'm really glad that you found that it's helping you.
Needles running with acupuncture needles, which yeah, I tried acupuncture on it, but not. I used to work with a doctor years ago that did acupuncture, and he hit it one time. I just had a little trigger point, and that thing was gone like that. I went to the chiropractor and had her do it, and she did like a whole body, which wasn't as focused, and it didn't help at all. But yeah.
That's really funny because Janice says, I wonder if we'll see this in a book. And then right after, like seconds later.
I have a 10 unit too, and it works great while it's on. Like when I thankfully I haven't had to use it for a while.
It's so, if you would put it up so high though, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, I cranked that puppy up.
I can like watch his muscles.
I'm usually over there. Like I've defibrillated people and they didn't jump as much as I would jump with that thing. Appointment with the pulmonary doctor on Thursday. I hope they can help puppies.
I hope.
Yeah.
I hope.
there's nothing worse than not being able to breathe. Like that's the scariest. Like because there's been times where
I don't know. Thinking you're about to die in a plane crash is kind of scary, but
there's been times where like I'd wake up in the middle of the night and I couldn't breathe, and I'd hit the inhaler and it didn't help, and I tried to stretch and it didn't help, and I'd look at her and I'm like, I need to wake her up, but I don't want to wake her up. And there's a couple times I just laid back down and just went to sleep and thought, well, like it is what it is. It's not a horrible way to go. So if I'm not awake.
Yeah, Sandy, that reminds me of, it makes me think of his grandpa. Because she was said her between her knee and her ankle and her hip and everything, she just needs a new body. So it makes me think of, because like my knees are killing me, especially my left one. I really feel it going up the stairs and stuff now, and just different things. And I'm like, and his grandpa used to always go around kind of grumble, old man guy, and he'd say, "Golden years, my ass." And I think about that all the time because every time my knee hurts, I'm like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, cupping's good. One of my massages, they did some cupping.
That sounds really
sturdy. Steve, the shoulder blade. That was what I was doing, where you put your hands backwards on the side on the sides of your waist, and then put your elbows down on the inner part of your knees, and then squeeze your knees together.
I want you to show again. AK placement, arm placement.
Yeah, and that's why I said I knew this wasn't asthma, because I've had asthma and it wasn't the same. But it's what happens is the muscles basically they're not able to move. So I wasn't able to move my diaphragm, which then causes restrictive airway, which then triggers into like an asthma. But it wasn't. And she was so stuck. So I did PFTs and I did all this other stuff. I'm like, they were all normal. I'm like, I told you to be normal because it's not that. And yeah.
Kelly says, "Woo, cupping."
Yeah, I like cupping.
What else was I going to talk about? We had the retreat. We almost died in the plane. So,
knockout and space.
I've got knockout coming up. I'm off from signings this month, the month of May, which is good because that gives me time to put it into Coulter's story. Oh, that's what I was going to say. And some people are off here, but I'll put it in a newsletter and in the group too. But so I spoke with Susan Stoker during the retreat, and let her know that as much as I hate doing it, or I feel bad doing it, the last 2 TAC Ops books are not going to be part of Susan's special ops world. And all that means for you guys is just that her characters won't be in those 2 stories. It'll just be my own characters. That's not to say that I couldn't maybe bring in characters from one of my other teams. Potentially, I don't know that I will, but like as of right now, I don't have any plans for that, but you never know. I never know most of the time, until the scene happens. But yeah, so, and it's solely because it has nothing to nothing against Susan or that world or anything. It's just a scheduling thing. Because I really want to release Coulter's Secret at the end of June. So my plan is to release his story on June 30th, which would be the Tuesday right after Space Coast. Because I really no, Sandy, she didn't fire me. I pulled out, but and I'm not saying I won't ever write for her world again. That either, that's definitely not off the table or anything. It's just for this series. You're
fired.
Yeah, I need to get through the series. It's taking me way longer than I ever planned to get through it. And so my plan was to release Coulter's Secret at the end of June, right after Space Coast. And then release Rafe's Future, the last TAC Ops book, would be my next release after that. And then I'll get back to Echo Team with Blake's story this fall. So that's my plan. But I didn't want to tell you guys that until I'd had a chance to talk with her, and I didn't really want to tell her over messenger or, you know, through text or anything. I wanted to wait until I saw her in person. So, I, yeah, I was just holding off until I had a chance to tell her in person because I figured I owed her at least that much. Which of course I was nervous as heck, and she's like, okay, like she didn't care, no big deal to her. And I was super like stressed. I felt guilty. I felt bad, but she's like, no, it's fine. It's no big deal. So yeah, so that's that. So oh, good night, Yolande. I but yeah, so I plan on doing. I'm working on Coulter Secret right now. That one will become coming out at the end of June. So uh, be looking for that, and I will get a pre-order link up for that very soon as well. And I don't know, when does the Space Coast?
May 21st.
Oh, is that what you're looking at? Okay, so May 21st. There you go. So for Space Coast. What about for Knockout? That's thing. First, right? Oh, both of them May 21st.
That's what I was just trying to find. I found it on Space Coast. I don't know how I found it, but yeah, it's. I set them up at the same time because we're leaving the same day. So.
Oh, that's true because we'll have to have for both of us when we leave. So.
I try to set it up like 2 weeks before we're gonna leave, or maybe I did 3 weeks. Anyway,
we needed enough time to order
because we're leaving for Space Coast when we leave for Knockout. I did them on the same day, but I was trying to make sure it's listed. I don't know why.
Don't worry, she's not intimidating. Okay, so for those of you who are not at the retreat, apparently during the panel, because we were separated, like he said, I was with Caitlin and Olivia. So I guess Susan started, there was a conversation that came up about Susan being intimidated, and she can't understand why everybody thinks she's intimidated. And so when I was talking with her about it, I was like,
she's mean.
I told her, I was like, oh, thank you for being so understanding, you know, and everything. And she said, why does everybody think I'm so intimidating? I said, because you are. So, but no, she's like, well, in my head, I'm like this super laid back person, you know, so, and she's super nice and super fun.
She smacked
it was
me.
Just funny. You deserved it.
She literally smacked me
but
twice.
I think you deserved it.
I did.
Okay. So good for her. Heather M says, Susan Effin Stoker. That's right.
I really don't know how I found it, but it said order before May 21st. So I know that's it. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Anna Blakely.
Okay.
Order before May 21st.
There you go.
And then when I go back to that was for that one. So
we got to order copies of it too. I don't have copies of it here. Probably should get
my events, and then I go to Knockout.
So yeah, so we're doing the road trip like we did.
And I get out here.
Was that last year? No, year before, because it was Knockout. Because Knockout's only every 2 years.
May 21st.
Okay, good deal. So yeah, so we're gonna drive to Lexington, do Knockout, and then road trip it down to Cape Canaveral and get to eat Kelsey's again. I'm so excited.
Liza Bella Baker closes in 2 days.
For Knockout?
Yeah.
Yep. So there you go.
Caitlin O'Leary closes May 12th.
There's a whole lot of people there.
Kristen Harbor, May 21st.
See that first book there? Oh,
we closed on the same day.
It's meant to be.
Meant to be. OMG.
Yes, I fangirl over Kristen Harbor. Shut up. Anyway.
I did get slapped.
Sandy says, we're all careful.
She slapped me and she goes, that's really soft. And I said, keep rubbing on it. It's going to get harder.
And then she smacked him again.
Yeah.
Totally deserving. Oh, Stacy said several are May 1st. So yeah, so double check on Baventi if you're going to Knockout, if you're wanting to pre-order. So
she did. She fired her.
She did.
That's been a couple years ago.
She did. Yep. So
which is just and I'll share it because this is what was shared, but it shows the character of Susan. If you don't know, when you write in her world, Susan gets a portion of those sales because her characters are used, and
Yeah.
And she helps promote, and but so she could easily say, stay quiet and just keep taking it, or she could say, you know what, you're doing good now. You go away because you're you don't need me.
You're good.
As
And that is
it.
what she told me. Like I told her I wasn't going to finish the series anymore, and she said her first reaction, she goes, okay. She goes, I mean, you don't really need me anymore anyway. So, which made me feel good, but I still felt bad. So
I like the gold ones.
I'm bringing an espresso. I do the is it the Odacchio? I don't know how to say it. They're blue, like a blue, like a pretty bright blue.
Yeah, it's a business, absolutely.
So it is. It absolutely is.
But you know what I mean? There's people in business that are
that
like they'll just keep taking. Like if they can just keep taking, they'll just keep taking. And there's people that understand that there's their position of the business and their position's already passed and they're doing fine, and it's time to, as somebody said, fly baby fly. So
lots of respect for her.
Yeah.
So anyway, so that's it. So double check on, but then to go on, look for, or go into the reader groups and find the links, whatever. But double check on your pre-orders if you're going to Knockout, especially first, because that's the next one, for us anyway. And then Space Coast, and just remember to I'm only bringing the first in every series and my newest release at that time. So like for Knockout, my newest release will be Emmett, so I'll have several copies of Emmett with me. But then also,
so many Deans.
I know. Also, I will have the first of every series, and that's it. Other than pre-orders, and then yeah, absolutely, Trisha. And then of course I'm doing the book bash too, so I'll have some books for that too. If you're good at math, you should be able to, in like calendars, you should be able to figure out my book bash book, but I'm not.
And that's the whole that's the benefit of writing in her world, because she's got so much exposure, and that exposes you. Some of us need help getting exposed. Some of us don't. You know what I'm saying? No, but that's the benefit. So
yeah.
I got the deposit. You can add your own coffee and make a cup.
Oh, nice. Oh, she does, Kelly. It's wild and crazy every time we come home after we've been out of town. Like she, just I'll be holding onto her, and I have to be careful on how I'm holding her, because otherwise I'll get scratched, not intentionally, but she's just all excited. Like it takes her a minute to just chill and realize. And this time though, it was so funny because we walked in the door and Emma was right in front of me. So she walked in, I walked in, and Lucy walked right past me at first. And then I was like, well, hi, Lucy Boo. I said, we're home. And she turned around, and then it was like she saw me and it clicked. And then she was like, ah, and totally spazzed out.
So I started with Susan, then Riley, then Anna, then Isabella, then Olivia, then Caitlin, and then Chris.
Nice. I love that.
And then Sandy Kelly said that she found Anna when Elle Boone asked if anyone would be willing to read her first book before release, and so I get it. I found Anna awesome. Mentioned in a Riley Edwards book.
Yes. That was funny too. I was very honored by that. That was so cool.
Found Anna through Susan Stoker all the way down in Australia. Good day, Sharon.
Yeah.
I found Chris through Abby Zanders, and then Marianne and Caitlin.
Yep. Kelly.
Crazy.
Oh. Velcro.
Yeah, she does. Boy, when she realizes you're back, it's like she doesn't want to leave you.
She slept in our bed all night that night.
To me. Didn't budge right between us. Happy go lucky, just didn't.
She was very she got up there, she settled in, and it was like life is good again.
I used BookBub, and Anna, Chris, and Riley were suggestions on that app.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Izzy wouldn't host Lucy just pees.
Yeah, she gets excited. She dribbles. Like if it's been a bit since she's been out, she'll dribble some. But I know, and I've had this thought since Riley did it, but then part of me was like, I don't want people thinking I'm copying her.
Nobody's gonna think that. Let me show you my dogs. I say.
Yep. Usually Emma will be outside, like with her, and we'll be out in the grass and stuff. But
I found with Lucy, if I let her jump up on my leg, she doesn't piddle. If I reach down to like pet her while she's all fours on the ground, she'll piddle. But if she jumps up and she's stretched out where she's got her legs up on my leg, she won't. So that's why I let her go. Come here, and then I'll reach down and start loving on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandy, I think we're gonna do the same thing.
Yeah. I gotta get up in the morning and get back to Coulter. So
Louise found you through Shayla's Cookie
oh
Wednesday.
yay, that's fun. Love Shayla. All right, so yeah, so I'm home for a month. I get to work on Coulter's story, which will be out at the end of June, so be looking for that. And then we'll be Knockout. Before that, we'll be at Knockout and Space Coast. And then after that, we got Bray.
Leave June 11th.
June 11th, yeah. Yeah, so we're a little over a month, about a month and a half almost. Not quite a month and a half. We get to be home and then we hit it again. But
I think
just enough time to let us relax, get my book done. Then we can go on the road.
Yep. It's a Thursday. That's what I thought.
Yep.
Our anniversary is the 10th, June 10th.
Yes.
That's a Wednesday.
It is. But your birthday is this Friday.
It is.
He's got the.
Look at that.
He's got. Stop taking the attention away from you. He has.
Our anniversary is June 10th.
Oh,
look at them babies.
Look at those babies. Those flowers remind me. I do have to show you guys, and I hope you can see it on the phone here. So. When.
It's the first time we ever kissed.
Yeah. Okay. When Rain Lewis's dad was in the hospital, we had the idea of sending her mom flowers because she was at home. We wanted to cheer her up too because we knew, she was worried and everything. And so Rain sent me this picture of her mom's flowers after she got them with 2 cans of 7-Up. Because instead of putting water in her flowers, her mother for years and years and years has sworn by putting 7-Up in the flowers. So that was the day she got them. So, I mean, you can kind of see, I know there's glare, sorry, but very pretty, right? And there's yellow roses in there. And if anybody has ever had rose, they last like 3 days and start wilting, right? This picture was taken 16 days later. And I mean, you can see like that rose, it's starting to kind of curl, but like the red, the leaves, everything else was like fabulous. And those aren't petals, by the way, fallen. That's a doily runner. But like, and literally all she uses is 7-Up. She messaged me today. I don't have a picture of it, but she had FaceTimed me with me today and showed me. And they're finally starting to get to where, you pass by them and you think, yeah, I probably should throw those out soon. But the roses are still yellow. They're shriveling more, but not. I mean, and that was, I don't remember what day that was that she actually got them. But I mean, it's been like, 3 weeks now? Roses here, like, he doesn't even buy me roses anymore because the last time he bought me roses, they literally lasted for like 2 days. And then they were like,
I prefer tulips.
So, yeah, fun life hack. I'm totally going to try it the next time I get flowers, and I'm going to make sure we get some 7-Up and
roses
experiment.
on a piano or tulips on an organ.
And on that note,
tulips on an organ.
Oh, Janice just said a florist told her to do that.
We used to use Sprite.
This is so crazy. There's no ratio, Trisha. I think she literally just puts in 2 cans, like in a vase like that. She put 2 cans of 7-Up.
That
was it.
The syrup, the sugar.
Maybe. Whatever it is. Like, I'm totally going to try it next time. So,
Kelly, quit yelling at us.
I'm not shouting. My cat's always
Christine's shouting at us too. Man, why is everybody so mad at us?
And I was teasing. You don't really have to send anything. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so anyway, so that's the plan for the next few weeks, is to work on writing his birthday, get ready to go to, or have an anniversary, and then get ready to go to knockout. So yeah, so be looking for that. Like I said, I'll post all that stuff with Coulter's Secret and everything in the group, and I'll send out a newsletter. But until then, I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and we will be back next Tuesday when we
see. I wasn't ready for this because I wanted to say thank you, ladies, for joining us, and Mr. M.
Okay.
Because I know he's lurking in the shadows back there listening. He better be.
Okay.
I did, but you wouldn't let me get a chance.
You didn't even look like you wanted to start talking. You were just sitting there. Anyway. Are you done?
I am now. I just want to see what it's supposed to look like when I'm looking like I want to say something.
We love you guys very much. We're very glad to be home, and can't wait to be back on Tuesday when we...
I had something I wanted to say.
What?
The outro's not fixed.
Shocker.
Talk Tuesday.
See you guys next week. We love you.
Talk Tuesday. She gone. Love you guys. And for real, be positive out there. Be the change. Be the reason somebody smiles. Met a guy when we were dropping off the rental car yesterday. That seems so long ago. He was just such a nice guy, and I gave him a little Jesus. I carried this little Jesus thing, little Jesuses. I said, I want to give you this. And he said, I'm a believer. And I said, I believe you are. I said, your kindness shows. So whether he was a believer or not, his kindness was showing. And what a great feeling to know that somebody thinks that your kindness is showing, and it makes them leave a smile. So anyway, you have the power to be that way. We can't control other people, but we can control how we respond to them, and we can control our attitude. So, man, kill them with kindness. Love you all. See you next Tuesday. Oh. Wait, I shouldn't have said see you next Tuesday. That sounds bad. Love you all. See you next week when we talk Tuesday.